Welcome. This is a review for AASL under binomial theorem. A few important questions. Question number 1. The coefficient, what is the expression for 2 plus ax whole to the power of 10 is expanded. The coefficient of x power 3, 2 plus ax whole to the power of 10. So I want x power 3. So it should be 10c3. 10c3, 2 to the power of 10 minus 3 and ax whole to the power of 3. That is a term having x power 3. Now I want only the coefficient. Coefficient means only the numbers. These are the only numbers. So what are the numbers? 10c3, 2 power 7, a power 3. And what is that coefficient? The coefficient is nothing but how much? 414,720. So from here, a cube equals to 414,720 divided by 10c3 times 2 power 7. You do that, you should be getting 27. So a cube equals to 27. So a equals to cube root of 27, which is going to be 3. So that is the answer. Question number 42. The coefficient of x. So over here, so when he says coefficient of x, both the terms are having x. So we have to write the general term 7cr x to the power of 7 minus r 1 upon ax square whole to the power of r. Now pull out only x terms. What does that becomes? X to the power of 7 minus r 1 upon x power 2r should be equals to x. So it becomes x power 7r 7 minus r minus 2r equals to x power 1. So 7 minus 3r equals to 1. 3r equals to 6. So what should be r? R is equals to 2. Now he says the coefficient is 7 upon 3. So I got the value of r as 2. So 7c2 x to the power of 7 minus 2 1 upon ax square whole to the power of 2. So what will be the coefficient? The coefficient is going to be 7c2 1 upon a square equals to 7 upon 3. So 7c2 is 21. So 21 upon a square equals to 7 upon 3. So 21 upon a square equals to 7 upon 3 divided by or 1 upon 21. So rather what we can do the cross multiplication. 63 equals to 7a square. A square equals to 9. So a equals to plus or minus 3 because it's asking possible values. Next question. Expansion 1 plus ax whole to the power of n. The first term is n, the second term is 24x, and the third term is 252x square. Find the values of a and n. 1 plus ax whole to the power of n. Expansion 1 plus nc0 a to the power of n plus nc1 1 to the power of n minus 1 ax and nc2 1 to the power of n minus 2 ax whole square. Now it is being told that the first term is 1. So we can see that nc0 is 1, 1 power n is 1. So 1 equals to 1, it satisfies. Now the second term. The second term is 24x. So nc1 is n 1 times ax equals to 24x. So an equals to 24 because x and x gets cancels. So that is the first term and the second term. What about the third term? Third term is nc2. What is nc2? N times n minus 1 by 2 a square x square equals to 252 x square. So x square gets cancels. So what am I left over with? N times n minus 1 a square equals to 504. So I got these two values. Now we have to solve it out. So for this one, what am I going to do that? I am going to solve it and get the value of this. So from here, the value of n is 24 upon a. So I plug in that value of n over here. So it becomes 24 upon a times 24 upon a minus 1 a square equals to 504. So 24 upon a times 24 minus a upon a square equals to 504. So a square cancels. So what am I left over with? 24 times 24 minus a equals to 504. So then 24 times 1, 24, 24 times 2, and 24 times 1, 248, 24. So 24 minus a equals to 21. So a equals to 3. So plug in a equals to 3. So n equals to 24 upon 3, which is equals to 8. When 1 plus x whole to the power of n upon 2 is expanded, the coefficient of x cube is 70. So it is NC3, 1 to the power of n minus 3, x upon 2 whole to the power of 3. Coefficient is NC3, 1 upon 2 whole power 3 is going to be nothing but how much? 70. So what is NC3? N times n minus 1 times n minus 2 by 3 factorial. This is NC3 times 1 upon 8 equals to 70. You need to memorize these values. NC0 is 1, NC1 is n, NC2 means write two terms, n times n minus 1 by 2 factorial. NC3 means write three terms, n minus 1, n minus 2 by 3 factorial, and so on. So now from here, I'll be getting it out. N times n minus 1 times n minus 2 equals to 70 times 8 times 6. Use the GDC, use the equation solver. You should be getting the value of n as 16. Then find the coefficient of x square. That is part A. Now part B, coefficient of x square. So it is 16c2, 1 upon 6, 1 to the power of 16 minus 2, x upon 2 whole to the power of 2, which is 16c2, 1 upon 2 whole square. Use the calculator, you should be getting it at 30. Next question, find the constant term. We have to find the constant term for this one. So first we write 6cr x square whole to the power of 6 minus r minus 2 upon x square whole to the power of r. Now constant term, pull out only the x terms and equate to 0. 12 minus 2r, 1 upon x to the power of 2r equals to x power 0. So x to the power of 12 minus 4r equals to x power 0. So 12 minus 4r equals to 0, 4r equals to 12, r equals to 3. So what will be the constant term? When I try to find it out the constant term, it's going to be 6c3 x square whole to the power of 6 minus 3 minus 2 upon x square whole to the power of 3. So which is 6c3 minus 2 whole to the power of 3, which is going to be 20 times negative 8, which is negative 160. Coming to the question, a coefficient of x. So 5cr, 3x whole to the power of 5 minus r minus 2 upon x whole to the power of 2 upon x whole to the power of r. So pull out only the x terms. X to the power of 5 minus r, 1 upon x to the power of r should be equals to x to the power of 1. X to the power of 5 minus 2r equals to x power 1. 5 minus 2r equals to 1. 2r equals to 4. R equals to 2. So what should be the answer? 5c2, 3x whole to the power of 5 minus 2 minus 2 upon x whole to the power of 2. So 5c2 is 10, 27x cube and 4 upon x square. It's going to be 1080x. So therefore the coefficient. Coefficient is 1080. That completes review 1. See you in the next video. Bye.